Hello guys, so this video is to configure in the hybrid scenarios for SharePoint 2016. So basically deploying a SharePoint 2016 hybrid environment enables the organizations to take advantages of hybrid application in the cloud environment that are not available to on-premise SharePoint 2016 installation. SharePoint hybrid environments allow organizations to store their content in a way that makes sense for them. Like for example, some organization might want to have all of their shared network personal drive folders in Microsoft OneDrive for business, while some might want to keep their proprietary information on premise. So we can create a hybrid site that I'm connecting my on-prem site with my Office 365 online. Alright, so guys, for this you need to create a Office 365 account first. This is just for the trial, and if you're already using Office 365 you can use the same account. To create a trial account you can go to this link. I've already created an account, so we'll be proceeding further after the account creation. Okay, you can use the same link to create the account, fill in the information, verify yourself, and you can get your account. Alright, so in this particular lab we'll be creating hybrid team sites. We'll be working on them, and we'll be connecting our on-prem SharePoint with our Office 365. So for this I'll first go to my domain controller machine. I'll create a local account there that will be SharePoint services, so that this particular account will be responsible to connect my sites and to create my hybrid sites. Okay, so you can give any name. I am choosing the name as SharePoint services, and for the password option that I choose, that password never expires and the user cannot change the password. These are optional. You can choose some other options as well that are there, but I choose them. It depends entirely on you, how exactly your organization works and how exactly you want it to work. Alright, so after creating this, I'll be going to my SharePoint machine, and over there I'll be creating a SharePoint web service default application pool, in which I will be creating using this contoso/sp services account and creating it as SharePoint managed account first. Okay, and today we'll be using PowerShell to create app management service and app management service proxy. Right, so we're working on the web application app pool today. So this particular command would be used to go ahead and connect my Contoso SP service account that was created in the domain controller machine with my SharePoint. Okay, now the second command is to create a new managed account. Now this particular command, that is $SA service application app pool, this is to create the application pool that would be for SharePoint web service default account. Once this particular Contoso/SP service account is managed by SharePoint, after this I will be provisioning the app management service application and its proxy application using management shell only. Still, if you guys don't find it convenient, you can put in the comments. You can ask me, and I'll be more than happy to help you with the same. Now I'll open SharePoint management with my administrative account. So first I'll go ahead and pull up the service application pool identity using the command that is $app_pool equals to get-service application pool, calling the identity as SharePoint Web Service default that we created in the previous commands. Okay. We can do the same using our central administration by going to application management, manage service applications, and from there we can create the service application for the same. Right, that'll be the app management service application. In the previous videos we have created a service application using central administration. So just to try something new, I'm creating it using the command line tool that is management shell, that is SharePoint 2016 management shell. So $AMSA command is basically used to create the new app management service application. Again, after this command we'll be using this almost the same command to create the app management service application proxy. So as you can see that this is $AMSA proxy. So I'm using this to create the proxy for app management service application. Please don't mind the silence as the commands are too lengthy, so I will be explaining each command after the command is completed. There was the error in the command because I have typed something wrong. That's the reason. So it worked. Now I'll go ahead, as this service application has been provisioned, so I'll go ahead and use the command to start this particular app management service application. That will be get-sp server service instance, where the app management service, and then start the app management service. The same instance for the same. Yes. So after this, we'll go ahead and check whether this application has been created in my central administration or not. Open my central administration, go to application management, and then manage service applications. Okay, as you can see, the app management service and the app management service proxy have been created, and they both have been started. So now I'll be provisioning the SharePoint Foundation service subscription setting service using my SharePoint management shell only. Basically, the SharePoint App Management Service application and Subscription Sending Service application is one of the prerequisites of it. The App Management Service is inherently subscription aware and does not need to be provisioned in partition mode. The same is the case with SharePoint 2016 also. Okay. So we are using this commands to configure or to provision the service. So once this is created, once this subscription setting service is created, so now we'll go to the particular link to start the hybrid process in Office 365. As I told you earlier that I've already created an account, so I'll sign in with the same account, and you can sign in with the account that you have created, as I told you right in the beginning of the video. So once you have logged in, click on Admin Center and then choose SharePoint. Click on SharePoint, and then we'll go ahead and use the hybrid picker tool so that it can connect both the on-premise site and my Office 365. Okay, and the below you can see configure hybrid. Click on configure hybrid and go to hybrid picker download page. So guys, just due to my network settings, I'm unable to download this particular software. So I've already downloaded the software on my VMs, and I'll be running the setup directly from my VM. So just to show you, this is the page. You can simply click on a hyperlink that says click here, and it will start the setup. So once the setup is started, you just need to follow the next steps that I'll be doing now. Okay, click here. Okay, it won't allow me to go ahead and do. Alright, similarly, instead of downloading the file, I've already saved setup on my system, and I'll be using the same. So I have a hybrid picker setup already downloaded, already done. So I'll be going to my machines, and we'll be running the setup. So now you have to follow the same steps in the videos, and this will let you to connect both your on-prem and your Office 365 online site. Alright, the installation might take some time, so hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Have a good day ahead. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe the channel. Have a good day. Bye.